Welcome back to the Bookstack Coffee Chat. This is Daleen Bickle, and it is another Thursday. We are in September, just came off of Labor Day. I hope that each of you had a wonderfully relaxing, long weekend here in the States. And I realize many of you might be watching from other places, so I hope that you had a wonderful weekend as well. And I'm so glad that you are here with me today. I don't really have any big agenda because I couldn't decide what to read this week. It's not that I don't, or that I am at a lack of things to read, because let me show you. I had a friend lend me a book, and then I also went to the library yesterday, and I want to show you my current book stack. So here we go. Can you see all these? Yeah, these are all the books that I have that show. I was like, oh, this sounds good. Oh, this sounds good. Oh, I've been wanting to read that, and I haven't read that yet. So let me first start off with the book that I'm currently reading that my friend lent me. And this is called A Praying Life by Paul E. Miller. And this is just such a amazing book. If you're like me and have had trouble knowing what to pray or how to pray or feeling stagnant in your prayers, this is such an incredible book and breaks it down into relevant topics. He shares personal anecdotes that really makes it for engaging reading. It's not a dry, boring book. So if you would love to learn more about prayer, would like to go deeper in your prayer, I am already finding it very helpful. And I don't know if you noticed all the little tabs, I'm only halfway through this book, and I already have all these takeaways that I'm learning from it. So I'm finding it very helpful and thought I would share because perhaps you would find it helpful as well. Now, as far as fiction books, I am at a loss as to which book to start first from the books that I got at the library. So, yeah, there's the Blue Bottle Club, which is a backlist. You can kind of even tell from the cover that's an older title, but it is a look. Can you see that? I don't know if the glare. It's from a local author. I'm in North Carolina, so it's a local author. So I thought that would be good to support local authors. Share in the comments if you are a fan of local authors in your area, and if so, who is one of your favorite local authors? I would love to know, and so I can read about them as well. This one I'm excited was finally available. As you know, from the last coffee chat, I read my first two books from Francine Rivers. And so I finally got my hand on the book that everyone has been talking about, which is Redeeming Love. And so I finally have this, but I'm going to sit on this for this week. I'm not going to read this one only because I just came off of two books of hers, right? So I want to give another author a chance, but I certainly will be reading this soon. Then I was on Facebook in an author's Facebook group, and I'm like, you know what? I've never read any of her books. So I picked up Low Country Boil by Susan Boyer. So I'm going to read that. So this is a mystery. If you've been following me for any time, know that I enjoy mysteries as well. So we will give this a shot and see what we find out. Not sure if it's a clean read yet. Not sure if it's a Christian read, but not sure if I should read it first or not. So I will keep you posted for sure what I think about that when I do read it. But I would love your feedback. You know, when you saw that stack of books that I just showed you, if you've read one of them, let me know in the comments what you think about it. If I should read it first, give me some heads up here. So this one I have been wanting to read ever since it came out, and it's The Bookwoman of Troublesome Creek by Kim Michelle Richardson. If you've read this, let me know. It's based on a true story or the history of the Blue people of Kentucky. Yes, there actually is a skin pigmentation that can be genetic, that can cause your skin to appear blue. And then it combines that with the pack horse librarians that were in effect from I think it said 1935 to 1943 as part of the the WPA program to get people back to work after the Depression, the Great Depression. So that's very fascinating to me because I love books, right? And anything about libraries and books and American history. So that has a lot of interesting details in it for me. So I'm kind of leaning maybe towards that one. And then there is this book, which is a new release that everyone is talking about as well, which is The Forest of Vanishing Stars by Kristen Harmel. If you've read this yet, please let me know your thoughts. Again, not sure if these books that I've been mentioning are clean reads or Christian reads. So please feel free to put in the comments what your thoughts are if you've read them. But I am fascinated by this book because, as you know, I am a huge World War II buff. And this one takes place in, not even sure, what does it say? Is it Poland? I'm looking at the copy and it's just saying Eastern Europe, and I'm not sure which country yet because I haven't read it. Yeah, I'm not sure which country, but in Europe. But it's about Jews that escape the ghetto and survive years of the war in the forest. And so based on actual facts that actually happened. So again, super interested in this. So I'm really, really torn between reading The Bookwoman of Troublesome Creek and The Forest of Vanishing Stars. So I don't know which one to read first. So I probably won't be making that decision until later tonight. So if you're watching this on the replay, feel free to drop in the chats what your opinions are, what you think I should read, and then I will let you know next week what I decided. And who knows, maybe I'll have both of them read by then, right? Because once I get involved in a book, I can hardly put it down. If it's a good book, right? If it's a good book, you know that if it doesn't meet my criteria, I've been known to put them aside, right? So I'm hoping that they are as good a reads as they sound. So also, feel free to put in the chat what you're currently reading. I would love to hear what it is. And also, if you're involved in a book club, let me know if you're involved in a book club, or if you're not, if you're interested in joining a book club. The reason I'm asking that is because if you watched the last episode, I am beginning my own book club. I would love to do an in-person one. So if you're local and would love to do a historical fiction book club, let me know. I can try and set that up locally, but right now I'm kind of doing it virtually. And so if you're interested in that, say so in the comments or send me a private message, and let me know, and we can get that set up. Last time I just did it kind of virtual live, but I can set up so it's a private group so we can have more intimate conversations if you would prefer that. So let me know. That's what this is all about. This is supposed to be a chat, the Bookstack Coffee Chat. So I would love to get your feedback. And also any other book-related ideas that you have, I'm always open to those as well. So if I'm not reading, I am trying to write my own book. I am working on a historical fiction novel, as well as have a client who has hired me to help her write a local history book here in the Wilmington area that I'm very excited about. And it's going to be filled with all kinds of first-person narratives and experiences, lots of interviews that this client has conducted that we're going to transform into a book. And we're just so excited about it. And I'll be sharing more details about that as well. So if you would like to learn and continue to learn more about what I'm writing, what I'm reading, I would most definitely love to learn what you're reading and if you're writing anything as well. So be sure to follow me here on my author page so that you can stay up to date, get the updates whenever I'm going live, whenever I have new things post. You'll be sure to know about that. And I will also be posting opportunities for you to sign up for my newsletter, because that is the absolute best way to stay up to date with everything that I share. Whether you're a reader or a writer, feel free to sign up for that. I am tweaking my website, which will be the next thing probably next week that I'm going to talk about, and excited about certain things that God is sharing with me. So I'll keep this short and sweet this week, but as always, I'm going to end by encouraging you to read the best book ever written, the most read book for the longest amount of time, right? Which is the Bible. I wanted to just remind us that, what we read matters. What we write matters. The words we share and speak matter. And I just wanted to share with you Philippians 4:8, which says, "Finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there's any virtue and if there's anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things." So definitely encourage you to meditate on the good things of God today and in the coming week. I look forward to chatting with you next week. I look forward to commenting with you as you join in and watch the replay. Don't hesitate to leave comments. I will respond. I love reading them all. Thank you. God bless. Have a great week.